show you how I make and package all of my candles so then you can sell them, give them as gifts, do whatever you want to do with your candles. So first, you're going to need something to put your candles in. These are just some examples of candle holders that I picked up at a Dollar Tree, and each of these was just a $1 candle holder. Very inexpensive, and they're actually pretty decent quality. Also, you're probably going to want to pick up these small little plastic cups, which are also from a Dollar Tree. You get a lot of them, and they're very inexpensive, and they're great to make candles in. And for wax, you're going to need to either pick up some of these votive candles, which were just $1 for a 4-pack, and these are unscented, uncolored candles that work very well. Also, if you can't find those, you can pick up an already made candle that could maybe have a few dents and scratches, and this was on sale. And if you want to be fancy, you can opt for an already made natural soy wax, which are made for candle making. I just bought this on Amazon for about $6, I believe. When it comes to scenting candles, you have a couple different options. I always tend to use essential oils, which come in scents like peppermint, lemon, stuff like that, but these tend to be a little more expensive. And for coloring, I always use crayons. Any brand works. So for this, you just need to chop off a little bit of it, and then you can put it into your candle wax like this. So to start off, you're going to need to take a metal measuring cup and a saucepan. Put the measuring cup into the center of the saucepan and fill the surrounding areas with water. Make sure that the water cannot get into the measuring cup. Put the burner on medium heat until your water is hot. Then you're just going to want to get some wax. I'm just chopping up a votive candle. If you're younger, you might need adult supervision while doing this. Then you're going to want to pour your wax into your measuring cup while your pan is still hot, so that way you can melt the wax without messing up any pans. While your wax is melting, you're going to want to get a wick. I'm just pulling one out of the bottom of this votive candle like this, but like I said before, you can order these off of Amazon or Etsy for pretty cheap. At this point, you can stir up your wax until it's fully melted. It should make kind of like a milky white color, depending on what color your candle is. And if you want to make it even more opaque, you can drop in a little piece of crayon to make it more the color you want. I just added in white because I wanted my candle to be extra white. Then you can dip in your wick and place it at the bottom of your cup. And I'm not using any candle holders for this because I just wanted a smaller candle about the size of a tea candle. Then you can add in any of your essential oils, perfume, scent, anything like that. And then you're going to want to give that a good stir to make sure your scent is well distributed throughout the candle. Next, being very careful, get adult supervision if you're any younger than the age of 12. And you're going to want to pour in your wax into your candle holder or mold. Make sure that your wick stays straight. Do not pick this with your fingers like I did, because I did end up burning myself. You just get tweezers, pliers, toothpicks, anything, because as you can see right now, I just burned myself. You can place this in the freezer so it will harden faster. Then when it's done, I just added in a couple little sprinkles to the top. You're going to want to snip the side of the plastic cup and peel it away slowly. Make sure that you do not break the candle, break the wick, do anything crazy like that. And if you aren't comfortable with doing this, just get an adult's help with opening it, because plastic can have sharp edges at times. Next, you're just going to want to cut down the wick to a more desirable length, and then you can trim up any loose edges that are kind of thin and uneven with just a pair of scissors. Then, if you're going to give this as a gift, you're going to want to make sure that you remove any labels off of your candle holder, because especially if you only got a $1 one, people probably don't need to know the price of this. Then you can put your little candle inside and you're done. To wrap this up, I just wrap it up in some tissue paper, or this is just some bag liner that we had, and then you can put it into a small little gift bag like so. Make sure you wrap up all the edges so that nothing gets damaged, especially if you're going to ship these. You might even want to wrap the small little box in some bubble wrap as well. Then I just like to tie a little bow on the top, and you're done.